And welcome back, everybody, to episode 15. Today we're starting out with the time lapse because our goal today was and is to join the stock market. But before I did that, from my previous knowledge, I wanted to buy every single sector because if I didn't do this, I would have to get shares of all the companies and do all that after we joined it. So my goal was just to buy every single sector and just have them all before we join the stock market. And so in this, I think it's like in this 3 minute time lapse, I expanded our production of some things to make more money. I've done a lot, so it's a lot. There are certain parts where I'm just waiting around for money because there's nothing more I can sell. The hard part is when at the end, once all the NPCs are like, "Ha, you've been selling us too much stuff, so we're not gonna offer to let you sell us stuff anymore." But yeah, if you can't make out anything on the screen, it's just me going through, making money, buying all the sectors. The last that we had were from the guy who's right below us in industry level because those are the two most expensive ones. I think they're like $4.1 million each. So, yeah, but what I'm saying is this was a lot of money. The quantum computer build from last episode really helped with all the money that we needed for this because well, it allows us to generate passive income. Like in this clip here, I'm just sitting here waiting for more. I forgot what they're called, altering clothes or something. Because I don't want to go make a whole nother production line that we're only going to use for this. I mean, I added tons more of these, but that's because we can always sell these. I can sell these on the world market for a good chunk of money if I wanted to. I think I do that for a little bit, but then it's not as much money as if you sell them to a trader. So I mainly sell them to the trader during this clip. I think we're saving up to buy the last moon sector in this shot. You can see the timer's slowly ticking down. We have 6 minutes left of the. Oh yeah, so here I'm trading them to the world market. I make $13,000, and I'm checking the world market. Quantum computers are way down, but that's fine because we're still making like $500,000 off that. So like if you look at this, we're selling them off to the world market, but I realized that we don't actually make enough. We don't make as much money off that if we sell them to the trader. And this entire time we weren't making them to store because I was selling all 33. So we were not making our peak amount of money during this time. But, that's okay. So go back, realize that. Okay. And, I want to sell these. I got desperate enough for money. I did a quest. Like, it's like, it asked me to kill these, like, two little tiny drone, little buggy things out in the middle of nowhere in the Tundra map. But that was, like, for $200,000, I think. No, $117,000. So we're selling these. We have 30 seconds left. So I always start spamming it because I'm like, I don't want to miss this. Because if we miss this, and there's no offers. So now we have the only form of money that we're making is only from what do you want to call it? Like passive money. But I go back to the moon and they're taking anti-gravity stuff. So now we're just waiting for the last small tad bit of money, and then we will be back in. So yeah, we just bought the last sector, and let's get on with joining the stock market. And we're back from that beginning time lapse. I wanted to record this audio log, but I had to do a voiceover for this just due to the current state of things and where I am and stuff. So what we're going to do here is we are going to join the stock market, and our goal is just to buy our groups, our company, all the rest of our company's shares, which we are joining the stock market now. And because right now we only own some of our shares. You can see that our money actually dropped from like 440 to 310 because those shares are just taking up money. You start with enough influence to buy them, so luckily we don't have to worry about that. But obviously, we also start with a huge share surplus of money so that we can afford to buy them. I think all three of them went for like $3.6 million, partly because I just bid in that big of increments. Not 3.6, 2.6, sorry. Because I wanted my shares, because to me, spending $2.6 million to get $44,000 in profit is pretty good. So I was like looking at the taxation tax, because I'm like, I want to do that, but I wouldn't have enough influence, because every share stock costs 25 influence to start the auction. And yeah, so it's just a quick, easy buying the shares and just taking that out. But what we will see later is that one share of my company, and this is why you'll see probably throughout the rest of the playthrough that they try to buy my company, because one share of my company makes $44,000. Yeah, here's the industry dominance. It's awesome. I mean, I'm ahead of everything, but once this share ends, it will jump again because I own more of my company. I don't know why this is, but I own more and I get more. So, yeah. But one share of my company actually makes $44,000. And some of the big companies, the second biggest company, I think, makes $66,000 in profit. So it means one share of my company basically makes that company's entire profit. That's just how it is. So you really have to. I really have to either always have enough money or be able to always have enough influence to stop the auction. And that's just how I roll. I always either have enough money to boost a share up to a price where they don't want to bid anymore. And here's me going through, and $63,000. That's the largest company. And I'm making $440,000. Right here. I mean, not yet, but now I am. So that's what's going on here. And I am actually going to speed up this footage. Not yet, but here soon. Once we figure out what we should do. Because right now, like, I technically have enough money to defend the shares, but not really. So we're speeding up the footage. I was saying if I needed that technology, but you can see how much your money went down if we don't have that. So I just said, well, I have an extra module. I don't need to spend it right now. And so we could go for this last electronics clean room and get this. They started a war on my shares, but I boosted up to 3.3 million. I could get that last one for another lab, but by doing that, I have to get so much more energy to all the sectors that it's not viable. And one of the things I wanted to do is get a trading floor, because if we put that by our investors, we have so many of them that will give us a lot of extra people. And I think you'll see it's like plus 20 or something. Yeah, it's plus 20. So now I go over here and I upgrade a bunch of workers to operators, and operators to executives, and then executives to investors. But the executives to the investors are only in the original island. Then I'm just expanding our synthetics production, not synthetics, rejuvenators. But you will see, I believe, I don't know if I kept it in the final cut, but by doing this, I can then have more of the investors to make more money, because the investors make, I think, I don't know if I show it, but they make quite a bit of money in every one. And, so I'm like, okay, well, I can make more money that will, well, first off, I don't know if I want to, because it will entice the other guys to buy my shares more, but it also will profit me more to be able to go buy their shares. But we did need a lot of money. I don't remember why we needed so much money. I'm trying to think. Just to defend shares, I believe. Because, I mean, the main thing that I was looking for was to try to keep all shares defended. And, yeah. You probably can't see, but it was scrolling pretty fast. But the stock market, I made the quantum computers go from like $1,200 when we started selling them to $200. So I'm just selling so many. And what I'm doing here is we have these Oh yeah, I just stopped an auction there. If you saw, it was really fast because I just stopped it. Um, we had all these information and security domes, and we didn't need them because our corporation HQ provided that. We needed the mobility and the stadiums, but we did not need all the different little tiny ones. So we could just easily save some, I don't know, space. Yeah, space there. And that's what I did here. And what I'm trying to do is just clean up the roads. And so that now we can put like a mobility here, which I think I end up doing because we run out of it after we upgrade all these. After we go on an upgrading spree, we definitely we need that mobility. But that's how we get to Corporational 56. Now we're ahead by quite a bit. And we're just tidying up some production because, we need to tidy up production. And I know this wasn't perfect with the voiceover and everything, but this video also wasn't perfect. It was not. I wish I could have recorded it at a different time, but I recorded it at that time anyways, and so I just kept it. But oh yeah, I realized that we need more quantum computers after we've already made 500 of them. So I transfer the excess that we had from our bulk production, and then we just expanded it just a little bit. But so yeah, that's the video. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Like, subscribe, comment down below, do all the fun things. Sorry that I had to do a voiceover for this, but see you guys in the next episode, which I believe is on Wednesday. I also believe on Wednesday. Yeah. Next episode on Wednesday. I think we'll be finishing the sector in the moon, our first moon sector. So, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Like, subscribe, comment down below all the fun things, and see you guys on Wednesday. All right, peace.